take you for a little ride in this 1050K. This is a machine we actually have up for sale. Actually working on an old pond here that my dad built probably close to 50 years ago, 48, something like that. We're actually cleaning it out. It's amazing how much silt runs in something after almost 50 years. It's got 5 or 6 foot of crap. You can see that black dirt out there, but we kind of knocked the old dam out, recut in a new keyway. We're kind of driving on the, you see that clay we've got right here. That's our keyway in the middle. We got all this crap here on the sides. Way more dirt than we need, but that's all washed in here over a period of 50 years. It's like crazy. Got a 850J WLT. Something's going to be coming up for sale. We tried to test out a lot of equipment if we can. That's a piece we got in government sales. Got a winch, 6-way blade on it. Pretty clean old tractor. And I've been running this 1050K. It's got 5,000, almost 60 hours on. I think we put about 30 some hours on. It's never missed a beat. Super strong. Got an 850JR up there, something we did some work on, tested it out. We try to run our machines as much as we can before we put them up for sale, just so we know what we're selling, you know. But not everything we can, so. You guys can ride along here. Been pushing mud all morning. We got this little peninsula here. It's got a little bit of clay in it. Trying to get shoved out on the keyway. This 1050K is so nice, rides smooth, super quiet. This is a 96,000 pound machine. It operates and steers just like a little 450 would. Just super smooth, all hydrostatic. Come off here from the shale. We've been ripping some off, trying to mix it with the mud. Hope you guys like some of the video footage. This 1050K run, this thing's a beast. You know, the top of the blade is over 6 foot tall, so you don't realize how much dirt you're actually pushing. The top of the hood's like almost 10 foot tall on this thing. It's a big old dude. You can stack dirt up as tall as it is a lot of times. It's crazy how much dirt it pushed in the path. Kind of doing what they call channel dozing. Basically, you got ridge row of dirt on both sides, kind of acting like the sideboards for your blade, so you can carry more on down to where you're going. We're kind of working on a solid rock bottom in here. If not, this thing would be in China unless you've got a drier dirt. But it's like, say, 4 or 5 feet of mud. You can see that blacker dirt over there. That stuff will not hold this tractor up whatsoever. That's why we've got that 850J. It's got the WLT. It's got the wide tracks on it, the 30-inch wide pads, longer undercarriage. It floats a little better on that mud, but it's so wet. We've got to either mix shale with it to get over it with that, or just let it set for a couple weeks and let it crust over and you can kind of get over it. But it's just nasty, nasty conditions. Shoving some clay up here now for the keyway, the core section of the dam. We'll get a layer in there and we'll pack it all down. Got a little layer of dirt over top of this rock so it rides smooth too. Don't get the tractor started. got the single shake 4-barrel ripper on it, and it's got dual tilts on it, so you can actually pitch the blade. You can roll it farther forward or lay it back if you want to do like Gary does in like your bigger tractors. That's pretty much optioned out with everything. We did put a complete brand new undercarriage. When I say everything, it's got everything. It's got new pads, bottom rollers, idlers, sprockets, rails, heavy duty extreme service rails and pads. I think this has got the 28-inch pads on it, if I remember right. It's got the semi-U blade. It's like 13.5 foot wide. This thing's an absolute beast. Guys would like to see more videos and action with the 1050K, let us know in the comments. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you're not. We've got a lot more footage. This is all new to us. Kind of dirt perfect, kind of got me hooked on this a little bit. We've got some more plans in the works, some cool stuff coming up. We've got some how-to videos. I don't get out. I grew up pushing dirt, so I don't get to do this too often anymore. It is nice to come out. My dad's over here in the excavator digging a ditch out a little bit. He's built this pond, I think, in 1973. Pretty much was full time from 1977 on doing excavating stuff. And that's what I grew up in, working on dozers, running equipment, ever since I could walk pretty much. So I've always been around this stuff. Kind of got to buying and selling more. Doing that, I don't have to worry about the weather and all that good stuff. But it's nice to come out here and run these machines. And, you know, when somebody comes and buys this, you feel super confident. You know what you're selling them. It's used equipment, so it's not going to be perfect. At least we know what we're selling when we get a chance to run some of the stuff like this. This thing's been super sweet. It's not missed a beat. Super smooth, quiet, cold AC, radio. Kind of see that big old ripper's in the way. Kind of got a channel going there. You can see in front of me. Stick you guys up here. Big old hood, it's hard to see. That's like my view looking out right now. It's just a hood. It's got great visibility out the sides. The seat sits at an angle off to the right, kind of like a cat does. Gives you great visibility out the sides. This is an all 100% John Deere machine. It's not like the older 1050 C's and J's, 950 C's and J's. It was actually built by Deere. In my opinion, and not quite near the tractor, not near as smooth. This one's basically just an overgrown 850. It's got the same type of pumps, hydraulic motors, same steering controls. I mean, it's just as smooth as silk. Plenty of power. It's 350 horsepower. It outshove probably, I don't think, depends how far you're shoving. You know, bigger dozer's better on a longer run, but it would take 3 850s to keep up with what I'm doing back here, pushing this farther. Just doing a 100-foot push or something, 2 850s might stay up with it. But it's an absolute beast. got all kinds of videos. We tore apart a winch this week, John Deere winch, put some new seals and a pump in it. Trying to do some stuff that's not on the internet. We like to have fun too, so you'll see some cool stuff pop up. But it's definitely cool to get out of the shop and run a